Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing a do's and don'ts video. I just wanted to let you guys know that if I say something that's a makeup don't but you do it and it works for you, then keep doing it, because honestly there's no rules to makeup. So like, I'm not trying to offend anyone or anything. I'm just throwing out some tips and stuff. Let's jump right into the video.
My very first do is starting off with a clean, fresh face, adding moisturizer and primer. Always match foundation to your neck, and then for stick foundation I add some maracuja oil. And then blend that all in using a damp beauty blender. A makeup don't is taking a foundation that's too light or too dark for your skin and rubbing it in with a brush instead of using light stippling motions. Now for concealer, you're wanting to take a concealer that is a lighter shade, as I'm doing here, and not a concealer that is either darker or the same color as your foundation. Next makeup do is highlighting your face with a shade that's lighter on your jawline, chin, cupid's bow, and bridge of your nose. And I'm also going to be blending this in using the damp beauty blender. Next thing you want to do is set the concealer under your eyes with loose setting powder. This will just stop it from creasing throughout the day. Also just setting the rest of your foundation with a light layer of loose setting powder and brushing that all off with a big fluffy brush. Next makeup don't is setting your face with a large amount of bronzer that is way too orange or dark, or just any bronzer at all. An eyebrow do is you want to color them in just following your natural eyebrow shape and arch, making them not too dark and not too thick. Another eyebrow do is using an eyebrow gel just to tame down those eyebrow hairs. And then making them a little bit more natural with a spoolie brush. My next eyebrow do is defining those eyebrows using a light concealer and an angled brush, going along the edges to clean them up. And then blending that in using a mini beauty blender. For the eyebrow don't, I'm going to be going in and doing them super thick and super dark. A makeup do is contouring. Using the duck face, it really helps me to get it right on my jawline. And then when blending it in with a beauty blender or a brush, you're wanting to go upwards and always setting it with a powder. For my makeup don't, I'm going to be going in with a bronzer that is way too dark and orange for my skin, and using a fluffy brush that will make it go everywhere and just won't perfect that jawline. A makeup do is lightly taking that bronzer up the side of your face and a little bit on the top of your forehead. For blush, a do is sweeping it up the side of your cheeks, right above your contour line. And a blush don't is smiling super hard and just putting it right on the apples of your cheeks. Moving right along to eyes, a makeup do is concealing them or priming them. My next eye makeup do is going in with the lightest shade first. And obviously a makeup don't is going in with a darker shade first. So for the do side, I'm just going in with a little bit of a darker shade now. And then for my don't side, I did a dark shade and now I'm doing a light shade. A makeup don't is using a big brush to go in with a really dark color. This will just make it go everywhere and not right where you're wanting to put it. And then a makeup do is using a smaller brush to go in with a darker color. Two makeup don'ts is putting shimmery shades in the crease. And also using a fluffy brush to put the shimmery shade on the lid. Then a makeup do is using a flatter brush to add that shimmer to the lid. And instead of covering the fallout with concealer, just brush it away with a powder brush. Then using a Q-tip, I'm gonna define the eyeshadow line. Next makeup don't is putting a black or dark shade on your lower lash line. This will just pull your eyes down and not make them pop or stand out. And a makeup do is putting lighter brown tones on your lower lash line. And even though you don't want to put a shimmery shade on your lower lash line, you can put it in the corner of your eye to make them pop. Now for eyeliner, a makeup don't is making the wing super long and also putting eyeliner all around your eye. A makeup do for more an everyday look is just making a short little wing. This makeup do is when curling my eyelashes, I like to flip it up, and then a don't is just leaving it down. For mascara, a do is using a smaller wand first to go in and do the inner and outer corners just to make sure you get every single lash. And then going in with a thicker wand to do the middle to make it look more dramatic and bold. Also for my lower lash line, I like to use the smaller wand so I get every single lash and it doesn't go all over the place. And then a don't is using a bigger wand for the entire eye. This could just make it go everywhere, especially on your eyelid, which would then mess up your eyeshadow, and that's just annoying. And for stick highlighter, a makeup don't is putting it directly on your face because this will just make it look very harsh. And a do, of course, is using the brush and then putting it on your face. Also put highlighter on the bridge of your nose and on your cupid's bow. And the last makeup do is putting highlighter on the arch of your eyebrow. And this is the do final side and the don't.